Everyone at my school thought I was rich. Designer bags. Perfect clothes. A life they all wanted. But the truth? I could barely afford lunch. Every photo I posted was fake. Every smile was borrowed. Every compliment was built on a lie. When they found out I'd been faking it, I thought my life was over. They laughed. They mocked me. They made me the joke of the entire school. But here's the thing. Now they all want me back. And it's too late. My name is Maya. I'm 17. And up until last year I was completely invisible. I grew up in a small apartment on the edge of town. My mom worked 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. My dad left when I was 9. I never had the newest phone or the trendy clothes. My shoes were always from the clearance rack at Target. And I was okay with that. At least I told myself I was. But then I got accepted into Westridge Academy. It's this private school on the rich side of the city. Full scholarship because of my grades. My mom cried when I got the letter. She thought it was my ticket to a better life. Maybe it was. But it didn't feel that way. From day one I knew I didn't belong. Everyone drove to school in cars that cost more than my mom made in a year. Girls carried purses that could have paid our rent for 6 months. They talked about vacation homes in Aspen and summer trips to Europe like it was nothing. Me. I took 2 buses just to get there every morning. I ate lunch alone in the library and pretended to scroll through my phone so no one would notice I had nowhere to sit. I hated feeling small. I hated feeling like I had to apologize for existing. But I didn't know how to change it. Until one day everything shifted. It was October. The school's annual fall gala was coming up. It's this huge charity event where everyone dresses up and pretends to care about causes while really just showing off their outfits. I wasn't planning on going. I didn't have a dress. I didn't have money for a ticket. And I definitely didn't have the confidence to walk into a room full of people who already looked at me like I didn't matter. But then my cousin Sienna called. She's older than me. 23. Works in fashion and lives in a loft downtown. She heard about the gala and offered to let me borrow a dress. Not just any dress. A black designer gown. The kind with a label that makes people turn their heads. I tried it on in her apartment and barely recognized myself. For the first time I looked like I belonged. I took a photo in her mirror. Just for me. But when I posted it on Instagram something happened. People I'd never spoken to started liking it. Commenting. Asking where I got the dress. Suddenly I wasn't invisible anymore. I was seen. And it felt incredible. The next day at school everything changed. Girls who used to walk past me in the hallway stopped to compliment my style. Guys smiled at me. One of the popular girls, Ashley, even invited me to sit with her group at lunch. I should have said no. I should have told the truth. But I didn't. Because for the first time in my life I felt like I mattered. So I kept going. I started borrowing more things from Sienna. Bags. Jewelry. I'd take photos in her apartment and post them like they were mine. I changed the way I talked. Started dropping brand names casually in conversation. Hermes. Chanel. Louis Vuitton. I didn't even know how to pronounce half of them at first. But I learned. I studied these girls like it was a language I had to master. And it worked. Within weeks I had a whole new friend group. Ashley. Madison. Olivia. They invited me to parties. Tagged me in photos. Treated me like I was one of them. There was this guy. His name was Ethan. Dark hair. Blue eyes. Captain of the lacrosse team. The kind of guy who could have had anyone.